Hello everyone and welcome to Crypto Night, the crypto investor channel. I'm Boris, so let's dive in. I'm with Colton today. Hi Colton.
Hey Boris, I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the Crypto Night channel, everyone.
All right, let's look today at PancakeSwap. All right, so currently the price of PancakeSwap is $4.15 per coin. So it's come down, quite a bit over the past few months. It's been following the rest of the market. Nothing really exceptional there. If we look at 30 days, we see that it came back from, low 363. 180 days, we have come down. We were almost at $10 at some point in April. If we look at 1 year, we see that we were about a year ago, $22. So way down in a year. And if we look, going back to April, May 2021, we were above 40. I believe the high was 43.96. So we're down 90%, like most coins anyway. There's nothing really that exceptional. One thing to note that's important is they have a circulating supply of 143, but their max supply is 750 million. So they have a long way to go before they have reached their and released all their coins. And right now, one thing that's important to note is they have a burning mechanism, which burns on average 5 million coins, 6 million coins a week. And they release about 7 million new coins every week. So roughly there's only about 1 million new coins really being released every week, which puts some pressure. That's why also sometimes Cake has a hard time coming back up, because the sell pressure, especially in the bear market, it's tough whenever you have to sell 1 million coin every week.
So my first question for you today, Boris, is what is PancakeSwap and what separates them from the other companies out there?
So they are a decentralized exchange and they are on the Binance Smart Chain. So currently ranked 78. That's for their coin Cake. And if you go to the top decentralized exchange ranked by 24-hour trading volume, currently they sit at number 5. So Uniswap is the biggest, Curve number 2, Dodo. And then Uniswap, it's on Polygon. So it's almost the same thing. Technically, you could almost combine those two together. So you could look at it as PancakeSwap would be pretty much number 4. As far as being a decentralized exchange. Now on the numbers, they have 1.9 million users, and that's in the last 30 days. So we're not talking like 1.9 million users registered, but no one's really using the system. That's the number of people that have used the system in the past 30 days, 23 million trades in the last 30 days, and they have $4 billion staked and locked onto their system. So definitely quite a few users.
Yeah, yes, sir. And you kind of piggybacking into my second question here, Boris, but you seem to know the ins and outs and the secrets of staking. Can you give us, where you stake and where the best place to get the rewards are for PancakeSwap?
Sure. So when you go to earn, you have farms and you have pools. Mm-hmm. So the most popular one is in the pool, you have staking Cake. And if you're on the flexible, now this used to be 60, 70, 80%, and it was flexible and it was great. But unfortunately, that was mainly to attract people to the platform. Mm-hmm. Then they said, we're going to have to do a V2 and lower it tremendously so that we don't run into problems and we've seen what happened with some of those staking sites that were promising too much. So now it's 3%, but you can go up to 64% if you lock it for a year, for instance. So you will lock it for 52 weeks. Now you cannot get out of it. There's no way to unlock. It is locked for 52 weeks. It will unlock itself automatically, but you can't. In Binance, for instance, whenever you lock up for 30, 60, 90 days, whatever, with Binance, you can say unlock. You lose all the rewards, and sometimes you have a little fee you have to pay. But here with Cake, you cannot unlock it. So be sure that, you're not going to need any of that money, for instance, but then the reward goes way up, 64%. Now this number, let's say a month ago, was around 70%. So it's coming down.
Yeah.
The more we go into time, because of course the supply is limited, 750 million. And so they're going to get to a point where they cannot distribute that many rewards.
Yeah.
So this is kind of a limited time. And with the fact that the price of the coin is getting fairly low compared to its all-time high, it's not a bad game. I actually have invested in them, and I've put a nice percentage. I would say they represent about 3% of my portfolio.
Yes, sir.
So, but and I made sure that it was locked, for a year, because I want the maximum reward, and I know they're not going to return to all-time high anytime soon.
Yeah.
So yes, may as well enjoy the high APY.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes,
so
sir.
That's for Cake. Now, on the farming side, you have some interesting coins that you can, farm, and you can actually get some decent rewards. So you could do BUSD with BNB, and you get almost 12%. You can do, some of them are totally or pretty much unknown, but that's okay. But some of them,
97. Wow.
So you have BTT and BUSD, and they'll give you almost 3%. So not great, but okay. There's another one interesting to note. TRX, Tron, and BUSD will give you 5.56. But here's one that not everybody, or you can rarely stake. Now, first of all, you have ETH and USDC, and you're almost at 10%. So that's pretty good. But the one I wanted to show to some of our friends from the XRP army is XRP BNB. And XRP is extremely hard to stake, because technically it's not a coin you can stake, So here you're farming it, which is slightly different. But the APR is 8.15%. So that's pretty nice. And then USDT with BNB at 12.5%. Ethereum and BNB at 11.24%, and then ADA, Cardano with BNB at 12.68%, and Polkadot BNB at 17.71, and Chainlink with BNB at 15.31. So overall, that's pretty much it. And most, like I said, most of the others are fairly unknown. You might not recognize most of those coins, but actually they have Axie Infinity and BNB at almost 15%. So anyway, that's another big play with them, is you can farm and you can stake with the pools.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, Boris. If you have more to add, feel free.
Yeah, just another thing that's interesting is here, they came up with this recently. It's called the Perpetual futures with up to 100% leverage. Now, 100% leverage is nuts. That's degen type, betting, where people completely bet on stupid stuff, and you can get liquidated very easily. But it looks something like this, where they basically show you percentage here, and you can adjust the leverage, and you can go 200x, even. So, but they tell you in red, be very careful. The higher you go, the more dangerous it is. But for people who, most of the time, people will bet on something like this if they feel extremely sure, like, oh my God, I know this is gonna go way up, or this is gonna go way down, whatever, and I want leverage because I want to demultiply, my bet. However, you get easily liquidated. So it's dangerous not for PancakeSwap, it's dangerous for the ones playing. And most people actually end up losing money. So who's winning? PancakeSwap. So they're one of the rare platforms, to do this. There's another thing, since this is a decentralized exchange, you connect your wallet and all the transactions you do, they are totally anonymous.
Oh,
No one
wow.
knows really who you are because there is no KYC with a decentralized exchange. That's the whole point of being decentralized, you know, and all that kind of stuff. Is all you do is boom, you connect your wallet and you do some transactions, but no one knows who you are really.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Awesome. So leading to my next question here, Boris, what is the future of PancakeSwap, and can you kind of dive into the roadmap that they have?
Yeah, so they announced their roadmap, on their website, which is great. They always have new things coming up, so they're updating their lottery. That's one of them. They're also changing a few things with the fixed term staking and the weight of voting power. So basically, they have a token that's going to be coming up, or that you're going to be able to vote, which is going to be called V-Cake. And that V-Cake, depending on the cake tokens you have, if you are on flexible, they will only give you 1-to-1. But if you are on locked staking, and the longer you do it, they demultiply your voting power, because they figure out that these people are not here just to buy a bunch of tokens, make a vote, and then disappear. These people have 52 weeks to go on their staking, so they're locked with us for the next 52 weeks, which is another good thing I think with PancakeSwap is the fact that since they try to have people lock in for long periods of time, they're much less at risk of things that happen with Terra Luna, for instance, people making a run for the bank and pulling everything out. So I think that's what they're trying to do. So yeah, in the third quarter, they're coming also with multi-chain. So that's another thing, and they're looking at stablecoin swap. For those that want to do swapping of stablecoin. So basically, they're coming with more things. After that, it's on the backlog. They have NFT gamification and NFT market that they want to come up with. What's interesting to note is that Binance invested in them, a few months ago. Now, it was never disclosed exactly how much money was invested, but it's substantial. First of all, Binance would never make a small investment. So Binance, being the most crypto-rich company, and they want to take some of the technology from PancakeSwap to put it on their platform, and they also want to push, in some cases, people to use PancakeSwap. PancakeSwap being backed up financially by Binance, I think they're in a very good position. Very good position. They get the financing, they get the backing, they get the safety. So overall, it's looking great for them. Over the next few years, whenever we have a return to our bull market, whenever the bull market will be back, and it will be back. Don't think that this is gonna last forever. It'll last a little longer, few months, maybe a year or two, who knows. But at some point, the bull market will come back, and Cake is gonna take off.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And speaking of that, Boris, my last question for today is, can you give us a price prediction and where you see PancakeSwap in a couple of years?
Sure. So here's what we have is some expert analysis that's been done, thinking that by 2025 it could go back to $18, and by the end of 2030 it could reach $45, which would be kind of a new 46, a new all-time high, because 43 something was the last all-time high. Now, personally, I think that those predictions are probably a little bleak, and definitely could be a little bit more, definitely higher. I think we're going to probably see 46 by the next bull run, probably by 2025, whenever the next bull run is. By the next bull run, we shall see 46 and even higher, maybe 50, 60. So I made a simple calculation. If you take $10,000 and you buy at 415, 416 today,
Yes, sir.
and on the top of that, you stake it for 1 year, for 52 weeks, that's going to increase the number of tokens you have. And if we reach even $46 at some point, let's say in 2025, well, that's basically doing a 16x from what you have put in today. So you would have put in $10,000 today, and by 2025, you would have almost $160,000. That's pretty much what it comes down to.
Yes, sir.
But don't take my word for it. I mean, do a little bit of research before you invest, just to make sure. It's always great to check out multiple sources and see what others are thinking about.
Sir, I 100% agree.
To me, that's what I'm betting on. I think that by 2025 we should be seeing 46 and possibly higher than this.
Awesome. Okay, from my side, Boris, that's all I have for today. I appreciate the information. Feel free to add anything else that you would like.
No, I mean that's it. It's very user friendly, and also to connect, your wallet. You can connect a whole bunch of wallet, MetaMask, Trust Wallet. Trust Wallet, of course, is part of the whole ecosystem from Binance because they were purchased by Binance. But even Coinbase Wallet, and of course you have Wallet Connect, so you can use Ledger, you can use, so it's very user friendly and very easy to connect to PancakeSwap.
Yeah.
So you should check it out. That's it for today. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Colton. We look forward to see you on the next Crypto Night video. I hope this video helps. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. And if you like the video at the end, click on the thumbs up.